Everybody wants to win in life. I don't know that we can find anybody who would voluntarily say, I don't want to win. But I would also argue that not everyone is aware of what it takes to win. I don't know of anything that can provide more of an opportunity to win in life than through the route of education.
Funding for this program comes from the Daniel Foundation of Alabama, strengthening communities and improving the quality of life for all regions of Alabama. The Joseph S. Bruno Charitable Foundation, supporting organizations and providing leadership that responds to challenges and creates positive change. And Maynard Nexon Law Firm, deploying innovation and efficiency in legal services across the country and around the world. They're not the rich and famous. Their profit comes not from the thing they sell, but the good they do. Our nation has more than 1.5 million nonprofits that employ 1 out of 10 Americans, providing services that otherwise go unfulfilled, keeping our community connected when all else fails. But nonprofits often lack the tools to properly promote themselves, to inspire more donors and volunteers and clients to their cause. That's where I come in. I've been in the nonprofit world for nearly 20 years. I connect nonprofits with marketing professionals who donate their time and expertise so that, at the end of the day, these life-giving organizations can do more, do better, by creating more, that's right, buzz.
Education is a game changer. It's a neutralizer. It gives students a chance.
For too many young people, college isn't an option. They may have the minds and the motivation, but without the mentorship and, most especially, the money, higher education remains just that, high and out of reach. But in my hometown of Birmingham, Alabama, I was recently invited to meet a nonprofit whose mission is to raise up these youth so that college is possible. Not guaranteed, of course. That's ultimately up to the student. But thanks to this inspiring organization, college, at least, is a choice.
Josephine, I just got the opportunity to sit and listen to these amazing students that you're helping achieve their dreams through College Choice Foundation. How did this great nonprofit come into being?
Oh, wow. So Dr. Mark Bateman, who actually was a professor at Stanford, he had the idea, and he was helping my oldest daughter with college admissions, finding her best fit. And he came to me with the idea of helping students who didn't have the same opportunities that my own kids had had. And it resonated with me, and I thought back on my history, and I realized this was the perfect thing that I could be involved in. I had grown up on free lunch, food stamps.
Really? But you had dreams as well that you weren't financially going to be able to achieve.
I didn't think I thought I would go to the community college where I grew up, honestly. I controlled what I could control, which were my grades. I did well. But I had a guidance counselor who came to me, found me, and said, why are you not applying to college? Why are you not applying to more elite colleges where you can, and she paid for my application fees. I ended up getting a full scholarship to Sewanee, Vanderbilt, Emory. Never realized I could attend those schools, never visited those schools. I chose Sewanee because of the catalogs and the rocking chairs. Not a reason to pick a school, not a reason I tell my kids to pick a school. But it was the best place for me. And then I went on to law school, and fast forward, when Mark had this idea, I was like, oh my gosh, this is my chance to play forward the kindness of my guidance counselor, who was a remarkable Black woman, and she saw something in me.
My name is Jalen Hall, and I attend Tennessee State University.
My name is Kamora Porter, and College Choice helped me attend Emory University.
My name is Deja Peoples, and I will be going to University of Alabama at Birmingham.
My name is Kylan Benson, and the College Choice Foundation has helped me go to Harvard University.
And so these are all students who, you know, their parents have seen them up in the middle of the night doing the homework. And it's an exciting time to be a part of their life because they've created all these opportunities for themselves that they didn't even know existed. And so sometimes people will think like, oh, well, College Choice is going to get you into college. College Choice does not get you into college. It just helps you see what's available now that you've done all of this work.
When I think about Birmingham's best natural resource, it is our students. What we've got to make sure that we're doing is giving kids every possible option. So wherever it is they end up, they are doing something they are prepared for and passionate about that can benefit the world and benefit Birmingham.
It's not just about getting them into college, though. We want to see them through college. 90% of our scholars graduate college within 6 years, and the national average for students that we serve is about 28%.
Let's get you into a competitive school that's a fit, and then you can graduate not just with a great degree and a great network, but with as little to no debt as humanly possible. So when you do start your career, you've got that leg up.
Summer is an especially busy time for College Choice Foundation as we host 2 camps during this season. SOAR, So You Arrive Ready, is a 2-day college readiness camp for rising freshmen to help them be as successful in college as possible. Scholars in college join the camp to share their experiences and advice and to celebrate the graduating seniors. EPIC, Earn Your Place in College, is a 3-day college admissions boot camp where high school scholars are equipped with essential skills and resources necessary to be successful in the college admissions process. High school scholars also have the chance to participate in an open mic session where they can share their stories and experiences. This is a key moment where they are matched with a mentor who will work closely with them throughout the year and often remain in touch with them even as they move on to college.
I read somewhere where you should mentor someone who will outgrow you. And that's really easy to do in College Choice because these kids are phenomenal.
You know, I am the first of my generation to attend college. And at the time of me preparing for college, I didn't have any assistance. So I certainly want to give back.
I saw these really smart, engaged kids who really want to go to school and who are excited about the future of their lives. And I think that I can bring to the table some of the skills and the excitement to help them make that leap from where they are now to getting into school and to making some of those dreams come true.
I think it's a great choice now for me to be able to give some of that back to the community, some students who may not have a father in the house or a clear direction on what they want to do from a college choice standpoint.
My mentor in the College Choice Foundation, Mr. Carl Thomas, is a retired Dean of Admissions from Berea College. He was, and it still is for me, such a rock and a place of support for me in my journey through college admissions and even in the college process now.
Kylan Benson is a very unique individual. He is one in which there's a lot of energy. The first thing that we needed to do was hone in that energy of his, and I did so by making some requests. One request that I make of my mentees is that you choose one day out of the week, you choose 1 hour of that day and the time of day, and I will commit myself to working with you on that hour on that day. Kylan chose Mondays.
Every week, without fail, we would be on the phone for an hour going over our to-do list for the week when it came to college admissions. And he really helped me craft my essay to make it the most appealing to college admissions officers. And there was a very high expectation, but there's a very high output that we were able to get in return.
Working with him throughout that time period to make sure that he's doing the things in school that he needs to do, he needs to accomplish. Finishing up the assignments for his IB program and preparing himself, positioning himself for the exam that he can complete. Kylan was wonderful to work with. He was one in a million. I would not trade that experience for anything else in the world. We started out as mentors and mentees, and we ended up, and it's not an end because it's still ongoing, but we are now friends. And so we are there to support one another.
I'm forever grateful to Mr. Carl for all of his support.
In math, you're going to be multiplying, so 0.025.
Year-round, we offer over 40 hours of free ACT test prep. The higher a scholar's ACT score, the more that doors will open for making college affordable through scholarships and financial aid opportunities.
So my ACT score went up 3 points with the College Choice Foundation.
I went up 2 points taking the ACT prep through College Choice.
And that was really important from being competitive from one tier of schools to a next.
Throughout the year, we focus on educating parents and scholars about the importance of financial aid. We assist them with completing the FAFSA and other necessary financial aid forms. This support helps ensure that they have the knowledge and resources needed to secure adequate funding for college.
I did not know what FAFSA was. My parents did not know what FAFSA was until I got into College Choice Foundation.
I came from a home where I had a single mom. My mom didn't have the tools or the resources to help me me apply or fill out the FAFSA with me or, send me to an ACT prep camp.
I wouldn't be in college right now if it wasn't for the help of College Choice Foundation on just filling out the FAFSA and helping me and my mom just get through the whole process.
When College Choice came in the picture, they had all these resources. They helped me get applications, apply to schools that I wanted to go to, schools that, maybe were further away, but met 100% need. And so they just helped me navigate what it meant to start the college application process.
Campus tours take place year-round, and we might visit as many as 40 colleges and universities nationwide each year. These visits are not only informative and exciting, but also offer a fun, hands-on experience that broadens a student's perspective and shows them how big their world can be. These trips are truly invaluable in helping our scholars envision college as a real possibility for their future. For some, it's their first time on a plane or even in another state.
In my senior year alone, I went on 20+ college tours to places from Kentucky, New York, and Boston.
Miss Josephine and her team took us all the way to Kentucky. When I started meeting people from Berea, it felt like home. I saw people that looked just like me. I saw people that looked just like my friends, and I just felt like that's where I belonged.
I left Boston College convinced that I was going to Boston College, like I was gonna go there. But I went to American University literally like 2 days before my prom. The moment I stepped foot on that campus, I met the best friend that I have to this day. We were in the same touring group, and she is one of the reasons that solidified me going there. So I left American University knowing that I was going there, and that day, I signed that day.
I think that everybody wants to win in life. I don't know that we can find anybody who would voluntarily say, I don't want to win. I think we all want to win. But I would also argue that not everyone is aware of what it takes to win. Education, in my mind, is the most significant avenue for just about anybody for realizing a winning platform. I don't know of anything that can provide more of an opportunity to win in life than through the route of education.
In my opinion, kids should get to order off the whole menu. They should get to see every possible option. That includes military, that includes colleges, that includes career.
So me, my whole journey is a little bit different than the average college choice student or scholar. Me, I want to go into the military, but I do want to go to college first and get a secondary education. So for me, I have to have a school that has NROTC, which is Navy ROTC, because I want to be in the Marine. So it's only 7 to 8 schools in the nation that have Navy ROTC, and it's highly competitive at a lot of schools, and college choice helped me kind of figure out what's affordable, what's, in range, what's out of range.
Every kid's a free agent. Every kid should see what else is out there, whether it's the military, whether it's a 2-year school, 4-year school, career. They should get to see everything. And what I like about College Choice, again, is they're taking every kid where they are, they're showing them everything that is out there, and then wherever the kid decides to go, they're there to support them in making the best possible decision for them at that time.
I tend to put exposure right on the same level as an education. And I can't tell you the number of people who've missed their end, not because they were not educated, but they were not exposed. College Choice Foundation is an avenue. It is a vehicle by which these individuals will get an opportunity not just for education, but the exposure.
I'm forever grateful for College Choice. They have done a lot for me, both personal and academic, just helping me be better rounded all in general. It's almost like I say, the whole goal of them is not just to get you in college and graduate, but to make you a better person. A lot of the things we do and learn, you be around a bunch of students that either have similar background to you or a little diverse, and when you bring us together, you get to be in people that kind of have the same mindset of you. They want to go somewhere in life, and I'll be forever grateful for College Choice. Anything they need, they know I'll come back and help.
Our scholars come from various high schools across Birmingham and Homewood and will spend an intense year together. Although they often arrive feeling nervous, anxious, and hesitant to talk to one another, these activities lay the groundwork for lifelong friendships. To facilitate bonding, we provide team-building activities led by a professional life coach who is interactive, engaging, and lots of fun.
What I see in these kids, these particular young men and women from College Choice Foundation, I see high aptitude, and then I see kids? What are kids but a bag full of questions? Academically, at least, they work harder. They want the process. I think that's what drives them. The one thing I would want for this group is for them to see beyond their circumstances and to see what is possible. They're always presented with, creating space for growth, to be able to step back and say, oh, there I am. That's who I am. I need to change, or I'm doing great.
Growing up, I grew up in Section 8, and there was a point in my life where I could no longer attend the school system that I was attending. My mom, her entire dream for me was to be at Homewood. However, my senior year, I had to move. My mom was working several jobs and she still wasn't making enough to make ends meet. But because of College Choice Foundation and the resources they were able to provide me with, I was able to graduate with all my friends and graduate with honors.
And thanks to College Choice, I graduated American University with $5,000 in debt. I'm just very honored and privileged that College Choice gave me this opportunity, because life is nothing without opportunity. If Miss Brooks and Miss Josephine and all my College Choice moms didn't see what was in me and provide me with those resources, because that's really all it takes. The difference between myself and someone who had a goal and a dream, who may not be living it out loud, is the opportunity and the resources to do so. And College Choice has provided me time and time again with so many resources, and they've poured into me so much that it's just I have no option but to succeed, because I have to represent for those who have done so much for me. And I don't want to do them a disservice or myself a disservice by not showing up 110% every time I show up.
College Choice has helped and supported me during my time in college in numerous ways. I remember my freshman year, she gave us codes. She constantly gives us different checks and different things to help if we have any financial issues. And she's also just a listening ear, someone we could talk to, if we have any issues and things of that nature.
College Choice Foundation helps kids get through college. That's not an easy journey. There's a lot of things, a lot of obstacles that are still in place, are still preventing them from being successful in college. And our goal is for them to be successful, because they're amazing kids. And like I said, they've done the hard work, but life gets in the way for some of them. And College Choice is always there to make sure that we can help in whatever way we might can to help that barrier be less for them. And that might mean providing a computer. If their computer breaks, a screen repair is not inexpensive.
Like I said, Ms. Josephine and her team does a very good job of keeping in contact with us and making sure that we're okay. They provide stipends for textbooks or anything that we need.
College Choice Foundation has provided me a range of support while I'm a current college student. When I first went to school, being from Birmingham, Alabama, going to Boston, it's a big adjustment with the weather. And so the College Choice Foundation made sure that I was fully prepared with a new hat, gloves, coat, winter boots that really have carried me thus far.
Other things that we might step in to do, there are emergencies. These kids, they have emergencies that happen. They need textbooks. They need to fly home for Christmas.
College Choice Foundation does a very good job of keeping in contact with us. They ask us about updates. They ask how we're doing mentally, physically. They ask if we need anything.
When I went to school, the first week of my freshman year, I caught the flu. And first generation college student, I didn't think to bring medicine to school. And so College Choice, they found out I was sick and I wasn't doing really well. They were able to DoorDash me medicine right to my dorm room.
And then in addition, we're there emotionally for them. We check on them. We make sure they're doing okay in their classes and that they're getting the help they need through the resources that may be available on their campuses.
With the College Choice Foundation team, I feel like I have extra parents and extra family. I know that if I ever need anything, I can text Miss Josephine, call Miss Julie, and they will always be there to help me with anything.
Every time we come back and have a break, Miss Josephine has different sessions for us to attend, whether it be personal development or if it's mentoring to the younger kids who are currently in high school.
I'm super excited for this weekend for the Epic Camp because I want to be a real life example of, hey, people, I went through this process and this is one of the results. We have amazing people who've graduated. I'm one example, Sean's another example. There's so many examples of what could be. And
it's okay in theory when you can't reach out to them or see them, but like showing up and coming back is so important because College Choice has poured so much into me, and I want to show up for the people who poured into me, and I want to pour into the generations to come, because like that's how you keep this cycle going. Like this is how you keep bringing change to the world and making it a better place.
This is incredible because the impact this will have on the lives of our students to have a college degree, having borrowed limited to no debt, and the impact on their families, it really is immeasurable. But we're excited to see what happens in their lives in the years to come because of their degree.
I think about, the ways that, the students that are now college choice students, the way that they will give back to their communities. I like the idea of kids being able to go away to colleges and be exposed to new things and meet new people and have wonderful opportunities. But I hope that the majority of them find their way back to Birmingham or find their way into a community where they can, share their talents and their gifts and all the things that they have gotten out of their educations. I think that's where the investment comes in, is being able to see young people, bring their gifts and their talents back to their home cities or their communities that they're currently living in and help to prepare a better path for the people that come behind them.
Talk to me a little bit more about like what are your plans?
I want to be an elementary school teacher. I'm not sure whether I want to be an ESL teacher yet or just a regular elementary school teacher. Working with Inspiritus this summer, which was my internship, it has put me in the radar of a lot of kids that I could help. It reminded me of when I was in their shoes, when I needed the help. And because of College Choice Foundation, I have the ability to graduate college debt-free. I am able to be a teacher that doesn't have to pay any student loans in the future, and for that I am very grateful.
Without the support of the College Choice Foundation, I would not be where I am today at Harvard University, and it has really been a life-changing experience. After graduation from undergraduate, I want to go to graduate school. I'm really looking at England, Cambridge, Oxford, to get a master's of public policy. And ultimately, I want to come home to Birmingham, Alabama, and make an impact in my community through some form of public service.
My ultimate goal is to one day own my own construction management firm and help redevelop low-income neighborhoods like the ones I grew up in. And I believe College Choice Foundation has provided me that opportunity by allowing me to go to college debt-free and do all of the things that I want to do.
So I went to college for social work, and in a couple of days, I'll be starting a master's degree in social work as well. And so my ultimate career goal is to be a private practice social worker and to give back to the community. College Choice, the city of Birmingham in general, gave me so much as a kid that came from, a low-income, under-resourced community. I think it's been my wildest dream to just give back to a community that gave so much to me. And so in social work, private practice, whatever it is, my greatest desire is to give back.
Seeking more buzz for College Choice Foundation, the nonprofit applied for the first ever microfilm grant initiative, hosted by the Alabama Association of Nonprofits and funded by the Fidelity Charitable Catalyst Fund. The Microfilm Grant Initiative awarded grants to 10 Alabama nonprofits to hire professional videographers who would create promotional videos that the nonprofits could use to boost their fundraising. College Choice Foundation was one of the nonprofits selected. We look forward to sharing its video along with the 9 other nonprofits next time on Buzz. But for now, I get to share some buzz of my own with all the students of College Choice Foundation.
Welcome everybody, greetings. My name is Michael Hemphill. I was born and raised here in Birmingham, graduate of Birmingham Southern College, rest in peace. Yep. But I now live in Virginia, and over the last 5 years I've been producing a television show there called Buzz. In each episode of Buzz, we feature the great work that a nonprofit organization does, and we provide the nonprofit with a team of creative marketing professionals who donate their time and talent to help the nonprofit attract more people to its cause or to achieve more buzz. And I'm thrilled to announce that we've been here with my production partner, Stosh Bear and his wife, Kristen, with See It Productions. We've been here all week producing episodes featuring Birmingham nonprofit organizations for our show. And we're going to be producing one on College Choice Foundation. It's really inspiring, the work that you're doing. we're honored to be here to capture you and to feature you on the screen, and I wish you all the best. If I could, I would love to get a selfie with you all gathered right around in here, whoever wants to be part of this. If all of you could come over, come on. Or here.
Thank you for watching our Buzz on College Choice Foundation. On our next episode, we meet Danielle Dunbar of the Alabama Association of Nonprofits, who helps 10 charitable organizations achieve new buzz through a microfilm initiative. Buzz has been highlighting and helping nonprofit organizations since 2020. Stay connected with us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, even TikTok at Buzz for Good. Or watch previous episodes on our YouTube channel, also at Buzz for Good. Do you know a nonprofit in need of some buzz? Or do you want to support our mission? Contact us via our website, buzzforgood.com.